Welcome to the Maldives. Oh no wait, this is not the Maldives at all. But here you'll find overwater villas, bright blue sea, incredible food, lush jungle and a fascinating coral reef restoration programme. This is Guyana Marine Resort in Borneo, and here's what it's like to stay here. We are all checked into our overwater villas and they are absolutely stunning. So I did a room tour just now, which I'll show you in a moment. Just to say, this is not sponsored at all by the resort. I will share the price at the end. But I'm very much looking forward to spending the next 36 hours or so here. Got 2 nights in total. We've just been literally completely sunbathing by the pool this afternoon. I don't know if you can see my chest has gotten very red. But yeah, it's been absolutely dreamy. So we're just having a little stroll around the villa now. We were going to watch the sunset, but I think the sunset will be like just behind the mountains, so we probably won't be able to catch it tonight. But we just have a little stroll around anyway. Got a glass of wine. First, let's do the tour of the room. So this is what happened when we first got into the room. So welcome to our overwater Maldives style villa. We've just checked in. Let me show you the room. So here we are. This is a room for 3 people. So we've booked, they're obviously originally made up for 2, but we have booked for 3, so we've got an extra little bed in the corner. But if we go into here, this is what we've got amenity wise. So we've got plenty of water. So because they've made it up for 3 people, they've given us 3 bottles of water. And also because they're a very plastic free resort, they've also given us these reusable bottles as well, which we can keep, which is lovely. Lots of cups and everything here. The wine and the minibar is chargeable. What is this? This is different to the other one. Bordeaux wine. Then we've got tea, which I presume is free. Tea and coffee. Cafetiere, kettle. Kettle looks clean. And then we've got the mugs and everything. We've got down here a little minibar, which again is chargeable. We've got champagne, Perrier, Coke, Sprite. Later, come with me, I'll show you the rest of the room. Couple of wardrobes here. We've not opened these yet, so let's see what there is inside of them. Standard really, got an ironing board, safety deposit box. Is this bug stuff? Umbrella if you need it. We are in the rainforest after all. Then we've got the lovely bed, which is pretty comfy, flat screen TV. And we've got a lovely little lounger here, which I guess you can just sit in and watch the world go by. And then yeah, like I said, we've had the room made up for 3 people. Should I test this bed? Oh, it's pretty comfy. Smaller but pretty comfy. And then, yeah, what we haven't looked at yet actually is we've got the deck out the front, but we also have this deck. Oh, this is massive! Come pollen. This is well cool! Look at this! Picnic table, lounges, and then the sea is literally just down here. So we didn't get the villas that literally go off into the sea because they were like 500 quid more. These ones actually back into the rainforest, but they're literally steps away from the sea, so it's all good. Then, got a little desk here if anyone wants to do any work. And then come through to the bathroom, and we've got a good sized bathroom, I think. No bath, sadly. Always do like a bath. But we have a rain shower here. Little robes, plenty of fresh towels, lots of amenities. We've got a vanity kit, loofah, comb, sanitary bag, shower cap, shaving kit, and toothbrushes. And we've got some of the hotel's own moisturisers, shampoos, body lotions and shower gel. So we've got everything we need, and as we are travelling with a group of 5 people, come through and we've got everyone else's room. This is an identical room. Oh, what? Yeah.
Massive spider comes in.
We might be in a resort, but there's still spiders. Oh. Alright, well it may be scuttling off by me doing this. Oh, it's on this now. I thought that was going to go so well.
Where's it gone?
I thought I was going to look like Bear Grylls.
Not tripping you see me, it is very, very dark, but we are just about to go for dinner. It is nearly 8 o'clock. And yeah, just gonna go grab some food, see what they've got to offer food-wise here. We have already had lunch, which was pretty tasty. And yeah, have a few more drinks and just enjoy island life. Easy. Up fairly early this morning, it's about 10 to 8, because they actually do quite a lot of included activities here. So I thought I'd try a couple of them out while I was here. So this is completely complimentary, included in the room rate. And the first activity that I was going to try is a jungle trekking experience. So Gaya Island, like, obviously you've got the beach, but then it goes up straight into the jungle, and it's pretty much like a jungle island. Not actually signed up for it yet, I think you just turn up. But I thought I'd do this like hour and a half jungle trek, see some of the nature. Then I'm hoping it'll finish in good time for me to then go and get breakfast. I am drenched in sweat. So we hiked uphill for about half an hour. There is actually, I think there's a viewpoint at the top, but unfortunately a tree's fallen down and is blocking the path, and our guide said that it was just, you know, we couldn't really climb over it, which is fair enough, like it was very much blocking the path. Obviously it's good that safety is the priority, so we are heading back down now, but regardless, it's very nice to just be in the jungle, and it's so cool how this is literally just behind the resort. We hiked 2 minutes from the resort and we were in the thick of all the trees. Not seen any animals yet. I am keeping my eyes peeled, but lots and lots of different plants. A few plants that you need to be careful around as well. Our guide has told us not to touch a few. There's always a lot going on in the jungle. There was a sign behind me that said 4 kilometres to Hornbill Beacon. I don't think that's where we were going today, because I was told it would be an hour to 90 minutes maximum, and it is now 8:45, so I presume we weren't trekking 4 kilometres, because we were going uphill. I'm pretty sure we only did 1 kilometre maximum. But back down at the steps now. So the steps like lead out of the resort and into the thick of the jungle. So once you get to sort of where I'm standing now, you follow a path. But now I'm going to go back down the steps, and I think I'm going to find some breakfast because I'm pretty hungry. So at the pool now. So this is the finishing pool that looks out over the ocean. It is absolutely stunning. I'll take some proper shots of it later. And behind me is the restaurant. Oh, that's the wall. This here is the restaurant. So that's where we had dinner last night. About to have breakfast there now. So we'll see what the breakfast offerings are. So there's a freshly squeezed orange juice machine. But we can't quite. Oh, there we go. There we go.
It's quite easy, you just literally put oranges.
So you literally just put oranges in the top and juice comes out the bottom. Let me show you what else there is around here as well. We've got all the vegetables, a few veg sticks, salady bits, things like that. Fresh watermelon and mango juice here, yogurts, and then here we've got jams, butter, pastries, bread, dried fruit, milk, cereal, and rice and noodles. No toppings there. But then everything else is made fresh, so you can just pick up whatever you want from the buffet, and then you get a full hot meal ordered to you as well. And I'm quite fussy with breakfast because I'm vegetarian, but I also don't eat eggs out of choice just because I don't like them. They have let me kind of put together a meal from different items on the menu, so I should have some vegetables and hash browns coming. Had breakfast. Breakfast was incredible. You just order from the menu and then you can go and taste some of the buffet stuff as well. I had dragon fruit for the first time in ages, and I love dragon fruit, so that was excellent. Now just come back to the room to change out of my hiking clothes and gonna head back to the pool, have a few hours by the pool before a couple of activities this afternoon. There's loads of activities that you can get involved in here, and a lot of them are complimentary as well. The hiking tour is complimentary. I'm also going to learn about their conservation efforts, and you can just take out paddleboards and canoes and kayaks whenever you want, and it's all completely free. Snorkeling as well. So this is like a great place to come if you like to spend some time by the pool, but also like to get out and do a few things, because that's definitely my vibe. So one of the things that I really like about this resort is that they have really strong eco initiatives. So I think I mentioned earlier that the single-use plastic is not allowed on the resort at all. They have 0 single-use plastic, and actually if you bring anything with single-use plastic, you are asked to leave it in the reception, which is the main hut, like the first hut you go into. So that's really good. They're also making a big effort to preserve their coral reefs. We went diving 2 days ago and it was really good, but it was quite sad to see. Because this area is so close to Kota Kinabalu, which is the biggest city in Borneo, there was a lot of plastic and rubbish in the water, and it was very sad to see, you know, all this amazing wildlife, and then there's just bits of trash, and obviously that is not only an eyesore, but it affects the livelihood of wildlife, coral, etc, etc. So they're doing some regeneration here. They're trying to add more coral to the reef. Thought I just saw a little shark, but it was actually a catfish. Anyway, they are adding more coral and doing some sort of coral work, regeneration, beach cleans and ocean cleans. So I'm just heading over to the MERC Centre, which is where all of their environmental work is administered, and I'm going to learn a little bit more about it. So this is another activity that's on the schedule. Any guest can go to the MERC Centre and learn about this, and they do a lot of sort of talk and tour at 2:30 every day.
My name is Fizan, so I'm a marine biologist in a Marine Ecology Research Center. So what we do here is we propagate of giant clam, and we did coral restoration in our program.
At the centre they replant coral, so I'm just going to take one of these and then I put it in here, put it in there, like that, yeah, and then just put it in, oh, in this one, okay, great, oh I see, yeah, and then, and then later that will go in the sea.
Yes.
Yeah?
After 2 weeks.
And then after 2 weeks. Okay, amazing. Thank you. This is quite an innovative centre. It's the first place in Malaysia where they do coral replanting. So basically, these are shards of coral that have snapped off due to boat anchors or people breaking them off, and they bring them back to shore, and you can pick it up, pop it into a bowl of sand, and then pop it into the ocean, like a tank of ocean water, where it stays for 2 weeks, and then they go out and replant it back in the ocean. One of the main things they're focused on here is giant clams. They actually breed giant clams and then put them back into the ocean as well. They also have artificial reefs. So they put artificial objects into the reefs and then the coral grows on them. So yeah, lots of really cool stuff happening here. They've won a few awards with the Malaysia Tourism Awards. Won most innovative tourist attraction. They do a lot of school trips, and tourists who are staying here are always welcome to visit. And it is really awesome to have it here because, you know, obviously this is such an idyllic spot, but it is so ocean focused. So it is really nice to be somewhere that is giving back to the ocean. It's also such an important place to teach people about plastic pollution. It's generally like sustainability in general, and this resort does seem to be taking some great steps in doing so. It's lunchtime and they do a lacta here which can be made vegetarian. Honestly, so good. 10 out of 10. It's a little bit later. It does actually look like it might rain. In fact, I think it is raining, but it's not too rainy to go out on a paddleboard. So we're going to go on a paddleboard, take a snorkel out with us because I have seen loads of marine life here, and just see what we can see. I'm going to switch over to my GoPro because that one is waterproof. No. It is our last morning in paradise. Went for a paddleboard earlier and now we're just walking to breakfast, and it is such a nice day. Luckily our flight tonight isn't until 9 and we have managed to wangle a late checkout, so we are staying until 5:45, so we're very happy about that. It looks like he's going up those steps. Oh no. Now, I haven't yet done a proper full tour of the resort, although I think I have pretty much shown everywhere.
but let's spin around a minute. So we've got the MERC Centre there, so that's where the Marine Ecology and Research takes place. It's also where you can go to the auditorium, learn about a project and do all of the kind of marine biology activities. Behind me here are more bungalows, so very similar to the one we stayed at, although we didn't actually have one with direct access to the water. They were quite a lot more expensive, so we booked the rainforest villas, which are a little bit set back, but they're still over water. We've got the pool just behind me, which is where we've been chilling out for most of the time. And then one of those buildings, that one there, is the activity centre. So that's where you can rent out paddleboards, snorkels, kayaks, that sort of thing. And then the building at the end is the reception. So it's not a huge place, but it's got a really nice, local, kind of intimate feel. And this just behind me is the restaurant, and there's the pool just in front of the restaurant where we've been hanging out. We've only got about an hour and a half left here, which is so sad. I think I'm going to make the most of it by going and grabbing some snorkeling equipment and having a quick snorkel, because some of the girls went earlier and they said they saw actually quite a lot of marine life. So when in Borneo, eh? Leaving, which is so sad. So beautiful.
Don't wanna go. Don't make us go.
So the price to stay at Guyana Marine Resort was £96.81 per person per night, which I think is a really good deal considering all that we got. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you next time when we will be exploring the country of Brunei. Bye!